The Rays find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Erasmo Ramirez gets the starting nod for the Halos. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty V, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
The 1-2 pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. There's no question that these guys have been having a good year so far, but they've been on a real tear lately. Dan D-Row, what's been working so well for this team recently?
Everything, Matty. Offense, defense, great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen. I want to be on their roster right now. I think I'm going to go down next managerial interview we got and tell them I want to be on the roster.
Into the box, Connor Pitts. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. First delivery to him on the way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
In there, 1-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Here comes the first pitch. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Pitts stands at first with 1 out. Two balls and no strikes to the Rays left fielder. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Now the 2-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Ball 3-1 now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Runners on first with one down. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2. Stepping in, Bobo. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. 2 out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. He's set. The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, Dero, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Into the box, John Pitts. Glove by Cabrera, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Rays 1 and the Angels nothing. Sonny Yap gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was really good in his last one. Earned the win in his last start pitching into the 8th inning. We'll see if he can give them another strong start in this one.
Now at the plate, Rico Escobar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Angels, the third baseman, Rico.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
Matty, you have a chance to win 9 ball games in a row. All you're thinking about, first off, everything's going right. All facets of the game are coming together. Team is playing exceptionally well right now. But your eyes on that double digits. There's very few teams that rattle off a double-digit win streak throughout the course of the year. They have that opportunity today.
A ball and 2 strikes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Fouled off. Once again, a 3-2. Line to the right side. Pitts is there, one away. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, like everyone else, I can't wait to see what Miguel Cabrera has in store. This guy is one of the greatest home run hitters to ever step into a batter's box. He's got over 600 home runs. I mean, come on, over 600. You better appreciate this guy while you get a chance to see him play. This guy is one of the all-time greats.
Digging in, Rob Castro. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
Now to the plate, Sean Lyons. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And he fouls this one off. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Bobo gathers, and that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeff Pitts. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
The 2-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Digging in, Sammy Pitts, and he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Castro comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting it.
Now in the box, Walter Uwasi. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away. Uwasi, originally from Japan, of course. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball. Called strike 3, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And now Bryce Harper, first at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. First pitch of the at bat. Lays off 1-0.
1-0.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. High and away, not close. 3-0. Miguel Bruno waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
At the plate, Miguel Bruno. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set, and the pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Harper on at first. Nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Another full count pitch home. Well, he's waiting on the breaking ball there and sends it to deep right field. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a two-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Standing in now, David So. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pitts comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
The first baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters. 0-1. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pitts is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Dan Peebles, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another 0-2 home. Hops this one up. Pitts calls for it, and the inning is over. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-1 Angels. Leading off the inning, Brady Day, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Brady Day.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Digging in to try it again, Jesse Pitts. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball runs off the outside. It's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for 1. With Cabrera to complete the double play.
The batter.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Into the box now, Connor Pitts. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Harper has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Rays held in check here. They're down 2-1. Now at the plate, Art Stemling, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 7.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pitts is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Escobar.
So coming to the plate, Rico Escobar, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Stepping in now, Rob Castro. Hit hard but fouled as this ends up over by the first base dugout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Angels are gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Jeremy Pitts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hard sinker misses, 2-2. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. Full count still. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The next 3-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
So a grinder of an at-bat has a positive result.
That's all you're trying to do. Sometimes they're not all going to be beautiful. Sometimes you got to take it deep in the count, stick your nose in there, and survive.
Into the box, Boof Bobo hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 298 in his career, and that pushes the Rays out on top here, 3-2. In now, John Pitts. 4-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
3-0 to him now. Here it is, the 3-0. Is in there for strike one.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Jeff Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
1-0 the count. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now batting.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Striding in once again, Sammy Pitts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-0 on the way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-2 Tampa. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Leading off the inning, Sean Lyons. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Hitter, Sean Lyons.
First pitch on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. It's 1-2.
1-2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
The right fielder,
that was
34.
really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So now the Angels cleanup batter, Bryce Harper. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Low for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Miguel Bruno will be next. The 3-2 pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it's fouled away. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
He's really on a roll right now in the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1. 2 runs on just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order too.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hits. Going back on it. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail 3-2. Settling in now, Walter Uwasi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate. Uwasi aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time, and a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Here comes the Angels manager now as he makes the slow walk toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jordan Zimmerman enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Jordan Zimmerman.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
3-0 to him now. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. 3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Ready once again, Connor Pitts. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Fastball well outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peoples is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand a pair. They're up 3-2. Leading off the inning, David So, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
David Sayo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0 home. The bouncer to the left side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
The center fielder,
stepping into the box, Dan Peoples,
Dan
as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. So leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. The next 3-2. And it's fouled away. Runner at second here with 1 man out. He'll try it again. 3-2. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Standing in, Stemley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Pitts gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. Digging in once again, Bobo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And that's in there. 2-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Castro is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The right fielder, number 31.
At the plate, John Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
In now, Sammy Pitts, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set, the 0-1. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Pitch out. The throw. Throw won't get him. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
2-0 count. The pitch is taken. Strike 1. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. Pitts at second with 2 down. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 one more time is a called third strike down in the zone. Rays will settle for just the 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Tampa Bay leads this one 4-2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rico Escobar. They'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. And the screen shows the story right there, as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so, so I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
So striding in, Rob Castro, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Pitts is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Sean Lyons.
Striding forward now is the DH, Sean Lyons. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Bryce Harper comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Pitts has a play, and the inning is over. Angels leave one, still down by a count of 4-2. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. We're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Ready for another shot now, Brady Day.
Leading off for the Rays, the first baseman, Brady Day.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Chopper to short. To his left, Castro, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 7.
So Tampa's batting order turns over and set to go. Jesse Pitts, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Changeup. Good pitch there, 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. Popped up. Escobar has room in foul territory. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Connor Pitts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Line towards center field. Peoples will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Miguel Bruno will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The count now at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Here's a pop-up now. Pitts over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, David So, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
In now, Miguel Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Coming to the plate now, Dan Peoples, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, a changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Striding into the box, Art Stemley, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Cabrera at second. Peoples on at first with 2 down. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They trail it here 4-2. Johnny Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Standing in, Jeremy Pitts. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-1. Into right field. That's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys,
Now
but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Bobo will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First offering on its way. Ball 1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And a glove flip for 1 to Cabrera to complete the double play.
The right fielder, number 31, John Pitts.
We don't get to see the glove tossing up, but boy, it can really help save some time, and it looks good to boot. That's smooth.
Into the box now, John Pitts. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a sinker. Called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they still lead this one 4-2. Oscar Rodriguez is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
19, Oscar Rodriguez.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in Rico Escobar. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Rob Castro, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. Escobar gets his lead at first, nobody out. One ball, one strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Sean Lyons, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Lyons.
Stanley Saito will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 15, Stanley Saito.
Next will be the designated hitter, Sean Lyons, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a breaking ball this time. Misses down and in for a ball. 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Two 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two-0 count. The pitch too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-1 the count now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pitts is after it. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that's going to bring in the run from third. And just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Benito Ordonez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Miguel Bruno comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And now a soft liner here to the right side. Foul. Here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
He's set. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. And the second run will score as well.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1-0. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And there's ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. No errors. Stanley Saito is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Albert Varela comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The third base. Talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. And that misses, 1-1. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. To short. Castro is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and the Rays are now down to their final out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Walter Iwasi. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Tampa Bay, good night.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Halos crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Johnny Garcia claims the win out of the pen, his first. Albert Varela earns the save out of the bullpen, his third of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.